So, share ko lang po yung PDF natin for the floor plan. Although, I know some of you have already seen, tinignan, binuksan na po yung file. But, again, let's see. Kasi alam ko meron pang hindi tumingin dun sa floor plan. Although, it has been uploaded a few days ago. Okay. Sige. Ayaw po ma-open ang email ko. Okay lang. Sige. At least you're present right now. Okay, so meron po tayong one-story residential na i-design. Siguro yung ba nakapag-sketch na, yung iba hindi pa. But anyway, sige, ganito siya. So as you can see from the given dimensions, we have 22 meters by 15 meters na property. Okay? Yung pong mga space requirements, minimum yan. Kung gusto nyo magdagdag ng swimming pool, kung gusto nyo magdagdag ng ibang elements such as pavilion, something like that, or maybe a guest house, or maybe a billiards table, or an entertainment area, pwede po. But we have here the carport, good for 2 cars, or pwede siyang garahe. Meron siyang ramp up. Remember class, pagdating po sa pagdadraft ng plano, dapat meron kayong mga arrows to emphasize the change of elevation, okay? So, for example, dito meron ako mga arrows. So, they signify that either aakyat ka or bababa, okay? Now, we have on the first part, of course, we have the porch. Tapos, meron tayong living and dining area. And then, for the bedrooms, actually tatlo siya. We have bedroom 1. Meron tayong common T&B also. Meron siyang bedroom 2. Meron siyang guest room. Pag sinabing guest room, technically dapat meron siyang sariling T&B. Pero kung hindi na kaya ng budget at ng space, okay lang din pong makigamit na siya sa common T&B. Okay? And next one will be followed by, of course, we have room 1 and 2. Meron din po tayong master bedroom. Okay? Hindi siya masters. I apologize for that. It should be master lang. Ibig sabihin ng master bedroom, this is the biggest room in the house regardless if kung sino yung nagpagawa. Okay, hindi kasi usually 'di ba pag sinabi natin master bedroom, si mommy at saka si daddy yung nandun. What if yung eldest son or eldest daughter yung nagpagawa ng bahay at saka nasa kanya yung pinakamalaking room. So, tawag po natin doon is master bedroom, which is the biggest. Okay, now for this one, our master bedroom has its own T&B. Meron siyang sariling walk-in closet. But if you're going to ask me, I would really prefer my walk-in closet to be bigger than the bedroom itself. Okay, but anyway, so meron siya dito walk-in closet. Tapos, meron siyang sariling access for the lanay. Okay. Meron tayong office library which is adjacent also dun sa master bedroom. If you want to add an access or a door para dun sa master bedroom going to the office library, pwede po. Okay? Kasi magva-vary naman tayo ng plano, hindi naman tayo para-pareho. Again, minimum requirements yan. So, dapat wala pong nawawala. Tapos, at the same time, yun nga, if you want to add more, so meron siyang servant's quarter. It has a mini lounge. Tapos, it has service area. Meron siyang laundry and dirty or informal kitchen. And the formal kitchen also, which has a nook bar or breakfast nook. Okay, and some landscaping elements. Okay. Tapos, for this, as you can see, meron manipis, meron makapal. That's one of the purpose kaya tayo nagde-layer. Line emphasis or the ABC of lines. So, you know the standard setbacks for residential. Tapos, meron din tayong mga column taggings. Yan, for this one. So, for example, sinabi natin, asan si column A number 2? So, under this grid, this is column letter A or column A2. Okay, although meron ako number 1, andito siya. Pwede din naman po yun. Okay? Tapos, I have another one here For example, sinabi, nagkaroon tayo ng problem dun sa column number C5. So, asan si C5? This is 5. Okay? So, those are grids. Anyway, I just want you to see the standard architectural presentation. Okay? Both in manual and in CAD. Kahit naman kasi sa manual, dapat ganito yung pinapractice natin. Okay? Now, for the windows and doors, meron din po tayong mga corresponding na tags. Yan. W1 for window 1. Tapos, we have the door tags also. For example, nandito nakalagay D1. Ibig sabihin ni D1, hahanapin mo siya dun sa door and window schedule. Anong size niya, anong material, anong type of door siya. Okay? So, ganun po yung nakalagay doon. And I know you already know that kasi meron kayong building technology. Pero, on our part, hindi na tayo maglalagay ng door tags kasi at saka window tags kasi wala naman tayong scheduling. What we had for the doors were the door design from exercise number 11. Okay? So, let's start doing this one. I'll stop sharing, okay? 33 pa lang tayo. I'm expecting more than 50 or around 60 participants for this one. Class presidents, be mindful of your classmates, okay? Kasi yung wala po today na wala namang valid reason, they will be submitting 2 outputs. Yung mga present po, isang output lang yung sasubmit. Okay? Yung mga absent ngayon na wala naman pong valid reason, they will be submitting 2 floor plans. Okay? Pag isa lang po, that is considered void or 0 po yung magiging score nila. Okay? By the way, I have uploaded yung sa classwork, yung naka-entitled na midterm. You might be thinking, ano yun? Actually, yung mga midterm grade niya tapos na, but we are tasked by the dean na ibigay sa inyo yung, i-download nyo po yung naka-attach na file doon. Tapos, alam ko sa Android and iOS phones, di ba, pwedeng fill upan yon ng names, pwede kang maglagay ng electronic signature. So, kindly fill up the necessary. Tapos, pag nakapag-turn in na kayo, ibabalik ko po yung, or kumbaga, parang i-grade ko yung file na yon according to your midterm grade. Okay? So, you know what is your performance for the first half of first semester. Okay? So, sige, let's move to Autocad for the discussion. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's start. Mauna tayo dun sa property line. So, if you have check, we have 22 by 15 na dimension. So, pag nag-command kayo ng rectangle, you pick a point and then you type at 22, 15. Okay, so this is our line or our property line. Now, there are times na kahit na yung property line yung naka-center line or naka-hidden, minsan lumilitaw siya ng continuous. Okay? You have to check your line type scale. It should be 0.03 or minsan hindi tayo para-pareho ng amount. It might need a bigger or a greater or a smaller value than what is given dun sa akin. Minsan, pwede yan ng kahit 0.1 lang. Okay? So, hindi tayo magkakaiba. So, paki-check lang po yun. Minsan nasa pagkaka-install yun or minsan nasa desktop or nasa laptop. But for this one, I will be using 0.03. Okay? Now, I will be attaching the floor plan, okay, by ER command. Ayun, ER or XREF. You still remember XREF. And then, meron dito, attach the WG image. So, doon tayo sa attach PDF. I'll be selecting this and open. And click this. Wait, I just have to check this one. Specify on screen. And I will be picking one and ayun, yan, liit, ang cute. Scale ko na lang siya. SC enter, I'll be selecting this enter. Pick ko siya dito and maybe 15. Masyado kasi siyang cute. Yan, there you go. Okay na to. Just for reference lang. Somewhere here na lang. Yan. Okay? So, close ko lang to. And then, I will just be discussing a portion, okay? And then the rest kayo na po. Meron tayo dito for the TNB, yung dimension po niya is 2 meter by 2.3. Ito, this part. Okay? Masyado maraming dimension kasi pati po yung distances ng mga columns, nilalagyan po ng dimension yung mga yan. Okay? So, I have to explode first my rectangle and do the following offset, lalo na dito meron tayong setback na 2, tapos again 2.3 kasi unahin nating gawin yun nandito. Okay? So, dito muna ako mag-offset sa part na to, tsaka dito, but this is a rectangle. When you offset the segment, everything is affected. So, X enter, select enter, O enter, just my distance na 2 meters. Okay, select, click, and select and click. Okay, so those two will serve as my grids, but I have to switch them by selecting them with my crosshair. Ibig sabihin, pag available si crosshair na ganito, you don't have command in progress. So after selecting these two, you click here and look for grids. Meron na rin kayong grids na na layer. Alam ko doon sa isa nating exercise at saka nung kinapi ninyo yung floor plan doon sa file ninyo, pumasok din po yung mga natin doon, yung mga layers doon. Okay? Anyway, I will be selecting this. Make sure ortho is on just like mine, and stretch ko lang siya dito at 5. Select this one also and stretch it at 5 para may paggagamitan tayo mamaya ng mga pagtatag ng columns ninyo. Okay? And this one, hindi ko siya pwedeng i-switch as a grid layer kasi this is a property line, dapat naka-define siya na maayos. So, I will just be copying. Okay. And then, we have another one here at 3.85 and 215. So, offset ko lang yun at 3.85. Ito. Select and click and O enter. The other one is is that 2.15? I believe it's 2.5. I'll check the original file. Tama, it's 2.5, okay? So, O enter, 2.5, enter, okay? And next will be yung dito naman. Okay? So, offset muna ako ng 2.3. Okay, as given, ito po yun. 2.3 and another one at 2.4. So, O enter, 2.4. There you go. And we have another one, yun nandito. From this partition, yun nandito. Hanggang doon, that is 1.3. Kasi may access tayo going to the lanai from the master's bedroom. Okay, O enter, 1.3, enter. Okay, so again, just that portion muna. I won't be doing everything kasi magiging redundant at saka magtatagal tayo. So the next thing to do is, of course, you have to quick save from time to time and move natin sa walls yung layer. Okay? So, L enter. So, I will just be picking from here. Hanggang doon na lang muna. Sige. And another one, L enter. Dito, yan. Meron din tayong partition dito. Okay. And afterwards, I will be offsetting. Nag-offset ako ng walls for the wall thickness. I specify 0.15 meter. Ginagamit po natin kasi CHB for exterior or sa perimeter is 5 inches. So, that's equivalent to 0.125 in meter. Tapos, may plastering pa yon, kaya nire-round off ko na siya ng 6 inches or 0.15. For interior walls, gumagamit lang tayo ng 4 inches na CHB. So, that's 0.1 in equivalent. Tapos, plastering pa. So, that's close to 5 inches. Pero, what I do kasi para hindi na lang ako nagtatagal sa pag-offset kasi magpapalit ka paulit-ulit. So, I just stick with my 0.15. Anyway, you can make clear naman of your specifications pagdating dun sa, yun nga, material specs ng documents, or pwede mong lagyan ng note dun sa baba. Okay? So, again, if you want to strictly follow that na nag-offset kayo sa loob ng iba tsaka sa perimeter ng iba for the wall thickness, walang problema. But ako, I stick with my 0.15. Okay? Para mas mabilis lang naman yung trabaho. Hindi naman kasi critical yun, 1 inch lang naman sa actual yun. But anyway, that's O enter, 0.75 enter. And by the way, bakit 0.75? Kasi, kaya tayo merong mga grids na ganyan. In actual, pag nagle-layout sila, nile-layout po nila yung CHB sa gitna, sa may grids. Hindi sa dulo, hindi sa bandang right, okay? Laging sa gitna. Okay? So that's the most practical way and the safest way, I have to say, that we always do it on the center or on the middle line. Okay? So those are our walls. Again, they are 6 inches in width. And eto, dalawa siya. Okay. So afterwards, you can delete all those objects that are unnecessary. Okay? And you have to clean your corner walls at saka T-walls. T-walls po yung tawag dito. So, we will be doing F, M for multiple para mag-meet po yung mga corner ng mga walls natin. Make sure that you clean your walls accordingly. Kasi minsan, isang mintis mo lang dyan, isang linya mo lang dyan, tapos hindi marunong magbasa ng plano yung foreman mo or yung mason mo, chances magka-create po yan ng ibang outcome in actual. Anyway, TR enter enter. So I'll just be eliminating this T walls, these excess objects. Okay. Let me see. There you go. You should always be cleaning them. Okay, I'm good. So, pag okay na po yung mga walls natin, or actually, nauna lang tayo sa walls. In some cases, nauuna po din ako sa mga columns. Okay? I really have to say na kahit hindi tayo mga structural or civil engineers, I always work my walls according to my columns. Mas practical siya. At saka, na-try ko na kasi na nauna yung mga walls ko tapos hinuli ko yung mga columns. Ang dami kong ginawang adjustment. So, this is one thing that I really have to share with you. Although some architects may disagree, pero para sa akin at para na rin sa mga ibang architects and engineers, they also work their partitions according to the columns. Okay? So, mas magandang i-define muna yung mga columns. Pero eto, nauna lang naman tayo. Pwede din naman. Okay? Kasi user preference din naman kung saan tayo komportable as long as nagagawa natin maayos yung trabaho natin. Okay? Anyway, I have a layer here. Columns. Okay, so that's our EC. Okay, I will be sizing my column at 0.20, 30. Okay, that's quite big. REC. I just pick one and add 0.20. Sorry. 0.30. Okay. Hindi ko pala naglagyan ng point kanina. So, pwede na yung size na to for one story. Actually, pwede pa rin yan sa two story, okay? Now, my wall or my columns usually comes along with a shading of hatch. Yung iba, sinishade nila na black talaga. Okay, I will be using user-defined. Lagyan ko siya ng angle na 135. Okay. Tapos, for the spacing, maliit lang. 0.05. And you click inside. Okay. Let's make it more dense. Okay, there you go. Okay. So, close hatch creation. And then, dalawang object yan that you will be copying from time to time. So, better yet, i-group natin siya. Okay? So, G, enter, select the object, enter. Okay? Para pag sinelect mo, isang click na lang, mas mabilis. Now, you cannot explode any objects that are grouped together. Okay? Ang ginagawa doon is, ina-ungroup siya. Dali, ang dami nagpapa-admit. Okay? So, if you want to go back with the segments of your group objects, you have to type the other way around, ungroup. Okay, babalik siya dun sa individual components niya. Anyway, that's G, enter. There you go. And move natin siya. Dito lang. Okay. So, madalas umaandar yung pagka-OC ko. So, tinatanggal ko po yun. And that's the better way naman talaga. Inaalis po talaga yun. Now, I have a column here. Check natin yung plano. Meron siyang isa dito. Pero actually, sa mga projects ko talaga, yung nosing niya or yung nakalabas yung beam at saka yung column, ayaw na ayaw ko yun. Kasi hindi ako makapaglaro na maayos sa elevations ko, sa wall treatment ko. And I just find them a little awkward. So, what I do is I flash them on the wall. Okay? Para malaya or I am free enough to experiment anything in my wall treatment. Okay? Although, meron kasing mga owner na sasabihin, bakit wala po atang column yung bahay ko? Okay? Meron mga ganun kasi hindi nila nakikita na naka-protrude sila. But, usually talaga, naka-flash lang yan pag ganun. Anyway, I'll just copy this one. So, ang ginagawa ng iba, yung column, yung gitna mismo ng column, nilalagay dito sa intersection. But I don't usually do that. I just click it here. Okay? Wait. Okay, we're already 48 in the room. So, meron pang wala. Pero at least madami na tayo. Anyway, let's go back. So, eto, you can trim it. Kaya lang pag tinrim ninyo, lahat ng yan dadaanan ninyo yung mga hatch. So, what you can do to clean these walls, yan. You can do that thing. Although ako, pag nagmamadali ako, tsaka medyo may pagkabarat yung client, I don't no longer clean them. Okay, meron kasi talaga mga kliyenteng makulit. It's as if they owe you a lot by rendering your service. Okay? Anyway, doon tayo sa door opening. Okay? So, meron na tayong columns. Sige, before ko siya lagyan ng openings, doon muna tayo sa column. Para naka-cluster yung ginagawa natin. So, you have another column here. And isa dito, tsaka dito. Okay? So, unahin ko muna yung nandito. So, this one, you can copy. Okay? Pwede din naman siyang horizontal or nakapahiga. Move nyo na lang siya sa gitna nun. Okay? So, again, you clean your walls. Okay, and don't forget to quick save. Next, we have another column papunta dito. Dito sila. Isa dito, tsaka isa doon. I'll just check the distance. So, when you measure the distance, again, I always do it with the grids. Okay, so that's 3. So we have to offset this one. O enter 3. Yun, there you go. So dito tayo magko-column. So I'll copy this. I'll get the midpoint. So dito siya. Okay? And I'll copy this. I'll get the midpoint for this, and this time igigitna ko siya. Pagdating sa mga interior walls, wala nang problema sa akin kung meron siya mga nakalabas. It's okay. Okay, anyway, you can do a lot of that in interior designing naman. Sa harap lang talaga ako ayaw magkaroon ng nosing, okay? So, you can fix this one. Make sure you have the proper layer. Wait. There you go. And eto, you can trim it. Actually, pwede kayong gumawa ng rectang para ng cutting edge lang. So, TR, enter, select this, enter. And you can select yung pumasok sa loob. Pwede din naman yon. Okay, that's another way. Ay, sa'yo naman kung saan ka komportable. Okay, so sige, that will be for the columns. So, meron pa tayo nagpapa-accept. Okay, let's go back. So, afterwards, we have the opening here. Meron tayong window dito at saka door. Okay? So, ilan kaya yung usual nating width for window opening and width for door opening for T and B? Si Mr. Dagal John Nicole. Hi, good afternoon. Anong ulam niyo? Anong klaseng chicken? Native? Ah, oh, okay. So, how do you want your chicken to, ano? You want it fried? You want it adobo? You want it caldereta or sinigang? Ah, okay. How do you go with your fried chicken? Gravy? Uh, cream sauce? Ketchup? Something like that? Ah, ketchup. I prefer sweet and spicy vinegar for fried chicken. But anyway, the question is that, ano yung width natin for window opening for T and B? But I would prefer a full glass wall for this one. 0.6. And what about for the opening door? Oo. 0.75 is masyado na malapad. So, pareho lang, 0.6. Oo. Bakit kaya 0.6? Any idea? Bakit kaya 0.6? Okay, first, for the window, that's for privacy purposes. Although pwede naman kayo lumagpas ng 0.6, pero usually 0.6 yung ginagamit. There are times na gumagamit pa ako ng 0.8 or 1.2. Now, for the door opening, 0.6 lang kasi wala ka naman ipapasok doon. Usually, what you go there is isang yung gamit lang ng isang tao, towels like this. So, not much activity. So, more on ano lang, bathing and for some release of human nature or the call of nature, okay? So, hindi ka naman siguro maglalagay ng, hindi mo naman siguro aayusin yung motor mo sa loob ng banyo, di ba? So, kaya 0.6 lang siya. But, maybe you can have a subwoofer inside the toilet and bath or speakers. No, but anyway, sige, let's see. So, we have to create the opening first. I have my layer wall. I'll snap midpoint to perpendicular and offset this at 0.3 on both sides. Okay? So, bakit kaya 0.6 lang? Kasi yun nga, maliit lang, privacy purposes. And under the National Building Code of the Philippines, the minimum area for fenestration is 10% of the floor area. Okay? So, ilan yung area nito? So, minimum nun para dun sa opening niya is 10% of that entire floor area. So, you have to compute. Anyway, so for this, hindi ka naman dito mag-offset ng 0.6. You have to consider your hamba or door jamb. Minimum for the door jamb is 0.1 or 4 inches. Okay? So, I'll set this at 0.1. Okay. Then after, you can also trim that. You have to offset this 0.6. Okay, so we have the opening. Okay, next will be the door itself. Okay, so meron tayong ginawang pinto before. If you still remember, ayan sila. So I'll just select this and this. Okay, wala akong water closet. But anyway, I'll Control C, pati na to. Control C to copy and Control V to paste. Okay, so lagi ko din ginagamit yon. Control C, Control V on all of the programs that I am using. Hiram tayo dito. Control C and Control V. Yan. Okay, afterwards, we need to fit this door template here. So, isa lang siya. Sorry, dalawang components sila. So, we have to group everything. Okay, so G enter, pick 1 and 2. G enter. Okay, so individual segments yan. For easy selection, you have to group objects. That's why. So, when you select them, isang click na lang po. Okay, there you go. Or I'll just move this one. Okay, this is 1 meter, if you still remember. 1 meter to. We only need 0.6 here. So, how do you do? We have one trick in CAD na isang object lang, pwede mo siyang gamitin sa iba or you're making your template flexible. Okay? So, you keep attention with this one. So, the command is AL or align. When you align an object, you move it, you rotate it, and you can also resize it or scale it. Okay? So, that's AL, enter. Select objects. So you will be selecting this, enter, and then specify first source point. So you pick here, you click, actually dito siya, yan. Click nyo yun, papunta doon, enter. Okay, so the command line sabi, specify or scale objects based on alignment points. When you say scale, we are talking about resizing. So yung answer doon is yes. Okay, so there you go. Nag-fit po yung object mo dun sa destination niya. Uulitin ko. AL, enter. Okay, select this, enter. You pick this endpoint down here. And, sorry, ulitin ko. AL, enter. Select the object, enter. And specify first source point. Ito yon. Click. Click natin dito. And then, second source point, ito po yung second natin. Always read your command line. And from the command line, nagtatanong siya ng second destination point. So, ito yun. Okay, click. Specify third source point. Pwede kasi hanggang 3 sets of points. Pero sa atin, dalawa lang. So, enter na to continue. Scale objects based on alignment point. So, our answer is yes. So, ayun, nag-fit po siya. Okay? Now, just in case you want the door na dito magsiswing sa loob, okay? Or kunwari, inalign ninyo, pero iba yung limitaw, dapat nagsiswing siya dun sa other side. So, you can simply select it, enter, MI, enter, select the object, enter. This is your mirror line. 1 and 2. And erase source object, i-yes nyo lang. Okay? So, that's another way. Anyway, after that, we have a bathtub here na i-fit natin doon. But, what if walang budget si client? Hindi siya bathtub. So, usually, yung alternative natin doon is a shower head. Okay? So, paano gawin si shower head? Offset ako ng isang line at maybe at 0.90. Yan. Just ko lang dito. Again, that line signify a change of elevation. Offset ulit ako at 0.5. Ito naman. Okay? You can trim it or you can shorten it. And then, command ako ng PL or line command will do also. You click here, dito, tapos, so, yes, I need this, wait lang. So, yan, naka-ortho off. Okay, there you go. Okay. Then you mirror it. MI enter, select enter. Okay, pick 1 and 2. Okay, so click nyo lang dito. Lagay nyo lang doon. And there you go. And then you can just simply trim or i-adjust nyo na lang. Okay, actually pwede din doon. Kaya lang, sabi ko nga may pagka-OC ako. Okay. Afterwards, you create a circle. C enter. You pick the one in the gitna, middle. And then you type 0.05 for the radius. Okay. So, burahin natin to. Kung gusto niyo siyang i-adjust ng konti, pwede. Yan. And trim yung sa gitna. Okay? So, ganyan po ginagawa yung representation ng shower head. Okay? Or shower area. Kung hindi kayo magbabathtub. Kasi hindi naman lahat nagbabathtub. Costly po kasi siya. Okay? So, that's how you do it. But I will be erasing it. And I will be moving my bathtub instead. Okay? So, there you go. So you need to stretch this one actually, and you have to eliminate those lines also. You can ungroup it to do that. Okay? So, pwede nyo na itong i-explode pagkatapos nun. Okay? So, I'll just do quick save. Next is, we have this two. So, eto, I will be moving it. Dito siya. Nakagitna siya dito. Okay? So, wala tayong midpoint dyan unless you create a new line. But instead, I will be typing M2P. So, this is first point of mid and second first point of mid. Okay? And then, rotate natin siya. RO, enter. Select the water closet, enter. You click the midpoint. And this will be 90 degrees. Okay? And same din po. M, enter. Select the lavatory, enter. M, enter. Select this, enter. By the way, lavatory is a lababo. A kitchen sink is a lababo. A laundry tub is a lababo also. Make sure that you know them on their technical term, lalo na nasa construction industry tayo. Okay, lababo lahat sila kasi in Filipino term, in our vernacular language. But you have to be specific. Okay, the one in the, yung lababo sa banyo at saka sa powder room, lavatory yon. Yung lababo sa kusina, kitchen sink. Yung lababo sa labahan area is the laundry tub. Okay? Anyway, let's go back. Specify second point of displacement. You have to type M2P. So I'll get here and that way. Rotate. Select object. Enter. You pick the one in the midpoint. That is not 90. Okay? Kasi pabaligtad siya. So that is negative 90. Or pwede kayong 270. Okay, afterwards, we're good to hatch. From here, click natin si AR01. So usually, for toilet and bath, we are using ceramic tiles. But I would prefer trunks of a century-old tree. Pero bawal po yun. So let's type age. If you are trying to present ceramic tiles or tiles in, wait lang, in Autocad, you don't have to use the net pattern. What you're going to use is the user define. Okay? User define. Spacing natin, sabihin natin we are using 0.30 or 30 cm by 30 cm na tiles. So, lagay natin to at 0. Meron mga tiles na naka-layout na 45 degrees. Madaming nasisira pag ganon. Okay, lalo na kung nagtitipid si client or tight yung budget niya, tile layouts that are oriented 45 degrees, hindi sila pwede. Okay? So, naka-0 lang tayo. So, you click here, and dito pa. Tapos, for the properties, you have to click double. That will be tiles, okay? And close hatch creation. So, after that, we have to label this room. Okay? So, we use text objects for labeling our rooms in AutoCAD. So, meron tayo dito at ito yan. Okay? So, you can create the text ulit or you can just simply select this one, Control C to copy, and you paste here, Control V. Now, you select this one. Remember when you label rooms in CAD, in architectural drafting, you do it sa bandang gitna po ng room. Okay? So, you click that part. Okay, then type M2P para gumit na siya. You can click this intersection here, tsaka dito. Okay, and then masyado malaki to. I believe this is around 0.40. Let's see. QP, enter. Select this one, enter. Masyado malaki. So, you use it at 0.20 instead. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Double click and type TNB. And control enter and enter. Okay? So, we're good. Meron kaya siyang kulang pa. Mr. Si Prince Thomas. Ano pa yung kulang dito? For our TNB. Prince? Mr. Prince Thomas? Hi, good afternoon. Ano pa yung kulang dito? Yung shower head, pinalitan natin siya ng bathtub. No, we're not talking for the, yung buong room, yung pinag-uusapan natin. Later, we will save that for later. Any more guesses? Okay, sige. Thank you for that. Meron tayong window opening, pero technically, wala pa siyang window lines, okay? So, ganito. Sa layers, on your end, you will be creating a new layer. Layer name po niya is Windows. Color po niya is 134. Line type is continuous and line weight is 0.15. Okay? So, lahat po kayo magsiset ng layer na Windows. Color is 134. Line type is continuous and line weight is 0.15. So, double click ko lang. Yan. And create ako ng line. Doon sa gitna. Offset at maybe at 0.7. Sorry. Masyadong yun. Offset at 0.5. Pwede. Okay? Pero merong mas madali dyan. Ito yan. ML, enter. Hindi Mobile Legends, okay? So, you pick endpoint, midpoint to midpoint. Okay? For example, I have another opening here. L, enter. Offset ko siya at 0.3. And I'll copy those lines at maybe at around 1.2. 1.2 on both sides. Okay. Then, trim ko lang Okay, balik ko lang siya sa layer na Windows. ML, enter. So, midpoint to midpoint. ML, enter. Midpoint to midpoint. And ML, enter. Okay. So, that's way easier. Okay, kesa dun sa gagawa ka ng line tapos offset mo siya ng magkabilaan. Okay? Or this can actually be adjusted. Yan. Okay? Meron siyang grip na pwedeng i-adjust. Okay? Now, on your end, hindi nyo pa siya makikita. Kasi, multi-line, nagsiset ng style dyan. Okay? Wait lang. So, ganito siya. Since wala pa kayong multi-line style na nakaset, mag-ML style muna ako Lahat po ng Autocad file, pag inopen mo, meron siyang tinatawag na standard. Sorry. ML style. Okay, ito yung standard. Okay, set current ko lang siya. Okay. Tapos, command ako ng ML. Okay, this is 1 and 2. So, yung makikita nyo sa inyo, actually, hindi siya 0.08. It's nasa 20 drawing unit probably. Ibig sabihin, etong bottom element at saka top element, yung distance yan is 20 drawing units. Tapos, dalawa lang siya. Yung sa akin kasi kanina, tatlo. Kasi nakapag-set na ako ng style. Pero yung sa inyo, hindi pa ganon kasi wala pa kayong sinet. Okay? Now, we will be setting a Windows multi-line style that you will be using for the ease and convenience of creating your window lines. So, escape ko to, burahin ko yon. Tapos, since magsiset tayo ng style, such as text style, dimension style, better yet, before nyo siya iset, ilagay nyo po yung current layer sa 0. Okay? Tapos, command tayo ng ML. Sorry, that's ML style. Okay. Do you see it on your end? Nakikita nyo po ba yung dialog box ng multiline? Hana, do you see it? Kasi kanina sa kabilang section hindi nila nakikita. You see this one? This floating dialog box? So, I don't see violent reaction. So, ibig sabihin it's visible on your screen. Okay. Aha. Yan, visible na siya. Okay? Now, yung standard, ito siya. Dalawa. Now, ito, sinet ko ito with the other sections. Kaya nandyan na. But, sa inyo, makikita nyo muna standard. So, I will be clicking new. And style niya is WDW lines. Style name, sorry. And then continue. Go on. Okay. So, may problema yung yung mismong screen. But anyway, similar sa ibang section kanina, ganyan din. Sige. Ika-cancel ko yung window lines. I will just be creating another video. Tapos, upload ko na lang siya. Okay? So, sige. Skip natin yung part na yon. Okay? Anyway, nakita nyo naman on how to create window lines. Now, ulitin ko yon. Kunwari, nakapag-set na kayo ng window lines. Okay? So, isi-set current nyo yung windows na layer. Okay? Tapos, pag nag-type kayo ng ML, dito, naka-default pa kayo, hindi tayo pareho. Ang gagawin po ninyo, yung justification niya, since nag-snap ako kanina ng midpoint to midpoint, so technically, your justification is, hindi siya top, kasi sa taas yon, hindi rin siya bottom. So, you should be selecting 0. Okay? So, sa inyo, 0 po. Pagdating sa scale, scale po is the distance of this top element to the bottom. Hindi tayo pwede ng 1. Hindi tayo pwede ng kung ano-anong amount kasi yung wall thickness natin is 0.15. And we want our lines just to be a little recessed from our wall. So, adapt po natin yung 0.08. Okay? And enter. Now, you're good to pick any points. Make sure na naka-turn on po yung OSNAP at active si midpoint because you will be picking midpoint to midpoint. Okay? So, enter. And there you go. Okay? Iba pala siya. So, this one is not standard actually. Di pala na set current yung ano. Pero, just the same process, okay? ML style. Pag na-set nyo siya, you should be clicking ML style. Window lines. Okay? Anyway, ML. Sorry for that. You might be a little confused, but I will create another video content para maka-follow kayo. Anyway, let's leave that. Doon tayo sa dito, sa may walk-in closet. Okay? So, these are your closets. Usually, yung mga walk-in closets, kung medyo tight yung budget ni client, pwede siya ng 0.45. Kaya lang, medyo ano na yon. Meron kasi mga hangers ngayon na medyo malalapad. So, kung 0.45, tamang-tama lang nasasara yung pinto. Pwede rin siya ng 0.50, or you can also use, ako ginagamit ko yung 0.55. Okay? Hanggang 0.60. So, let us offset this line. Oh, enter 0.6, or sorry, 0.55 na lang. Okay? And let's fillet. There you go. And then, i-offset ko siya sa gitna. So, kalahati po ng 0.55 is 0.275. Enter. Okay? And fillet natin itong dalawa. Tapos, ilipat natin siya mas manipis lang po na line. Okay? So, make sure you quick save from time to time. Now, next is meron tayong presentation of these lines. Okay? So, para saan kaya yung mga lines na yon? Okay. Can we have si Miss Talents? Anong purpose ng mga lines na to? Hangers, or they represent yung pagkaka-align ng mga clothes accordingly, di ba? Can you give me an idea on how to do those lines, Miss Talents? Offset? Okay, sige. Pwede. Okay, but we will be doing another way. Okay? So, balik tayo doon. ER01 lang, manipis lang. Okay, so I will be creating a line at 0.45. Enter. Okay. Sorry, it should be a vertical line, 0.45. And I will be moving this, yung gitna niya, dito banda. But I want it to snap it accordingly. There you go. Okay, pwede tayo mag-offset, papunta dito, or we can do array. AR, enter, select this, enter. We will be using rectangular. Kasi pag rectangular, nagtatanong yan ng number of columns, number of row. Now, we just need isang row. Okay? So, for this rows, lagay na lang natin isa, enter. For the columns, we need around 20, enter. Yung spacing niya, hangers lang yan, damit lang yan, so maybe at 0.05, enter. Okay? Close array. Ma'am, kulang po. Madali lang yan. So, you can select this and do that. Okay? Now, we have another one here. You don't have to do the line again tapos mag-aari ka ulit. You can just copy. Okay, select this, enter. I'll take the midpoint here and I'll snap there. RO, enter. Select this, enter. Midpoint, and that's 90 degrees for the rotation angle. Kulang? No problem. You just have to select the object or the array. Make sure na hindi ina-explode and you make adjustments. Okay? So, same with the other closets. Pag meron kayo na encounter, you don't have to create a new one. You just copy yung isa. Okay? Now, of course, you have to label it CO. Enter. Okay, lagay natin dito. And select this. Click sa gitna. That's M2P. Because, again, I want it to be nakagitna. And type it. Or double click it to edit. Walk in. Okay, masyado siya mahaba, but what you can do is, burahin natin to. Okay, move a little. Not much. Then, copy nyo siya, baba, and double click, type closet. Okay? So, quick save. Next is we have meron siyang door opening dito. This one is a sliding door. Pero usually, kung tatanungin nyo ako, hindi ako naglalagay ng pinto sa may walk-in closet. Hindi siya practical. Okay? Or unless require ni client na gusto niya meron pang separate na pinto yung walk-in closet niya, pwede naman. Okay? Anyway, that's a sliding door. So, O enter, point 1 for the door jump. Okay? Yan. And then afterwards, O enter, point 7 for the opening. Pwede rin siyang point 8, pwede rin siyang point 6. Di naman maselan. Walk-in closet lang yan. You trim those. You don't have to change elevation here. Or if you want, pwede din po. Now, meron siyang sliding door. So, what I'm going to do is to switch my layer to door floor plan. Create a door, REC. So, that's that 0.05, 0.70. Okay, I'll move this one. Okay, there you go. And copy ako ng isang arrow. Alam ko meron akong arrow dito. Yan. Okay, so select that and Control C to copy. And Control V. Okay, lagay nyo lang dito. So, ibig sabihin, this is an indication that this is a sliding door. Kasi baka hindi gano'n naiintindihan nung nagbabasa ng plano. Baka baguhan siya or baka, yun nga, one of the reasons is baka baguhan or hindi pa gano'n siya kasanay sa pagbabasa ng plano. So, at least, even without supervision, madali pong basahin yung plan. Okay? So, that will be my part until there. So, hindi ko siya di-discuss ng buo. Matagal po yan kung iisa-isahin natin and we will just be redundant. Doon na lang tayo sa last part, sa dimensioning at saka sa, what do you call this? Sa bubbles. Okay? So, punta muna ako ng layer ng grids. Okay. So, I'll create a circle with a 0.5 for the radius. I'll move it. Okay, so that's quadrant going to here, and select this one, Control C and Control V, which is I find more convenient than the command copy itself. So click ko siya sa gitna and snap to center. Ayun. Okay, so ulitin ko, select ko po yung text object with no command in progress and click the grip. You will see actually yun, nag-snap siya sa center point. You see the green one? So you click there and you double click and that's letter A. If it's too small, you type QP, enter. Select the text, enter. So from 0.2, gawin natin siyang 0.5. Okay. And CO, enter. Select this and this one. Pick 1 and 2 and double click. That's B and that's C. Okay. And you copy again, select the text and the circle, and you click dito naman kasi dito nyo siya i-copy. So 1 and 2. So this is number 1, this is number 2. Okay? By the way, before I forgot, for this one, I want to see the standard architectural presentation. Okay, meron po siyang landscape, meron siyang furnitures, fixtures for every part of the room. Meron labeling po yung mga rooms natin. Okay? Tapos, meron dimension. Class din na dimension ko, hindi lang po yung distance ng mga partitions. Pati po yung distance ng mga columns to columns, separate na dimension yun. For example, as you can see, meron siya dito. These are the dimension for the partitions. Okay, iba na naman siya dito kasi these are the dimension for the columns naman, kung ano yung mga pagitan nila. Mas madaling basahin yung plano at mas madaling mag-estimate at mas madaling gawin yung foundation plan kung kompleto po yung dimensions natin, not just on the partition but on the column distances also. Okay, do not forget that. Another thing, wag nyo pong kakalimutan si roofline. Okay? Pag pinagawa ko yung elevation nito, I don't want to see flat roof or roof deck. I don't want to see shed type roof. Nakalimit lang po kayo sa gable hip type roof. Gable or hip roof. Okay? Yun lang po yung choices natin. Para alam ninyo kung paano mag-plot ng gable type sa CAD. Okay? I will try to create a material for that on how are you going to plot complicated roof in AutoCAD. Madali lang po as compared sa manual. Okay? Tapos pati rin yung title block natin, isingit ko na. So, this is an A3. I believe this is scaled in 1:100. Tapos, dito sa right part ng title block, meron kayong sort of parang identity ng company. So, you have to create a logo. Pwedeng CAD siya or pwedeng ginawa nyo sa Photoshop. I-exref nyo na lang. Okay? So, yung name po ninyo. Tapos, kunwari, meron kayong firma ng pangalan ng firm ninyo kung sakali. Services. So, anong architectural services ino-offer ng firm ninyo? Say, you do consultancy, you do supervisory, you do design services. Okay? Yung background, pwede pong JPEG. I-exref nyo na lang. Tapos, kunwari, this is an actual project. So, you have to state a project owner. Sabihin natin si Willie Revillame or si Bossing Vic or si Mike Enriquez. Joke. So, kayo na. Pwede na kahit sino dito for this one. Okay? Say you wanted it, yung girlfriend yung tinotoyo lagi or yung boyfriend yung laging nag-ML or yung crush ninyong hindi nyo masabi-sabi na crush nyo. Project title. So, give me the best project title that suit this project. Okay? Project location, pwede kayong maghula or pwedeng yung address ninyo sa bahay. Okay? We have a message in the chat box. Furniture templates, yes, magbibigay po ako ng copy. Yun lang mga ginawa natin. Okay? Asan ba yun? Just this. Okay? Ifo-forward ko to. Okay? Pwede kayong mag-download sa internet, but I really have to warn you, meron po mga viruses yung mga yon. Baka sirain niya yung laptop nyo. Anyway, dun sa binigay kong CAD plan, dati dun sa midterm, meron na kayong water closet dun. Meron na rin kayong bed, meron na rin kayong chair. Tapos itong bibigay ko, you have dining sets na rin. From the array natin, array exercise, meron na kayong mga furnitures dun. Okay, but anyway, I will be uploading this later. Pati po yung sukat ng ano natin, ng title block. Street content, site floor plan tayo. So, i-number nyo lang siya as 1. Okay? And for the last part of our discussion for today, I have another chat from that chat box. Let's see. Okay, you're very much welcome. The last part is, of course, dimension. Okay? Huwag nyo rin pong kakalimutan si dimension. So, eto siya, DLI, enter. Pick 1 and 2. Oh, sorry. Check ko muna. Nag-set tayo ng dimension before. DLI, enter. Masyado siya maliit. Ito yung text natin, naka 0.2. Dapat kung ano yung height ni text dito, dapat ganun din yung sa dimension. Check natin PR, enter. Select this. So currently the arrow size is 0.05. And text height is 0.1. Masyadong maliit, hindi siya mababasa ng maayos. Remember, as an architecture student, you always have to consider not just the effectivity of your plan, but the readability of your plan also. Okay? Ako, isa yun sa mga tinitignan ko pag nagjo-jury ako ng thesis, yung readability ng plan. Ang ganda ng pagkakapresent kung titignan mo, pero pag hinimay-himay mo, hindi readable yung plan. Nakuha lang sa kulay. Okay? So, anyway, masyadong maliit to. We have to make adjustments. But, same setting. So, ang gagawin lang natin, or gagawin ninyo sa files ninyo, meron na kayong existing style na sinet. Sinet natin kasi yan dun sa stair na exercise eh. That is off spot details lang, portion lang siya nung plan. But the entire plan is big enough as compared to the stair. So, dapat nag-a-adjust din po yung settings ng dimension natin. So, burahin ko to. Gagawa tayo ng isa pang dimension style. So, since it's a style, you have to set current 0 muna. Layer 0. Okay. Tapos D. Enter. Okay. You just have click new. Okay. So, you are or maybe floor plan na lang. Start with. Okay. If you still record, meron kayong sinet na dimension style sa file ninyo. So, you're going to start that kung ano man pong style name yun nilagay ninyo. Okay, so for example, this one, nilagay AR3C wala sa kabilang section. I'm going to start with that kasi same settings lang. Papalitan ko lang yung arrow size at saka text height. Okay? So, after that, start with your existing dimension style. Click continue. Okay. Symbols and arrows. Kung gusto nyong palitan yung arrowheads, pwede naman for this one. Okay? Wala namang problema. Pero, I'm more concerned with the arrow size. 0.1. Text. This one should be 0.2. Okay? We're good. Yun lang naman. Dalawa lang naman. And click OK. And then select floor plan. You have to set it current. And close. Okay? And click dito. Look for dimension layer. Okay, and that will be DLI. Enter. Click and click. Okay? So, compare natin siya dun sa isa kanina. I-set current ko yung nauna nyong sinet. Nauna natin sinet. O, diba? Ang liit lang niya as compare dito. Okay? So, hindi readable yung plano pag masyado siya maliit. Anyway, so ulitin ko, that is DLI. When I was teaching in Microcad, my students were asking me kung madami bang, balikan ko, D-enter, floor plan, select that, set current. Tinatanong ko ng mga students ko na senior citizen kung kailangan bang i-memorize lahat ng dimension or lahat ng commands for dimension, but actually no, you just have to kabisaduhin just a few. Yan, isa po si DLI, and from here, and another very convenient command to use in dimensioning aside sa DLI is the DCO, which means dimension continue. When you activate that command, say DCO enter, yan, dumudugtong po siya dun sa last created na dimension. Okay? So, you click and you click another one. At kung may iba ka pa dyan, kaya nga dimension continue. Okay? So, gawin natin siya dito. DLI, enter. I'll be picking grid to grid. 1 and 2. DLI. Yan. And para mag-continue siya, actually pwedeng DLI ulit. Dalawa yung pipick mo. Pero pag nag-DCO ka, isa na lang. 1 and 2. So, that's another command in dimensioning that you may want to use every now and then, lalo na floor plan yan. Okay? So, that will be my part on drafting the floor plan. So, I will be saving it.